Right. Let's kick us in the fucking dick. Hello, my name is Isla, and you are...
Heli.
Oh,
that was a lot of rum.
And this is a drunk comedian is trying to solve world problems. So, Heli, do you want to tell the good people at home what this is all about?
Basically, I thought it would be, is that orange or rum? Anyway.
The age-old question. Orange or rum? Orange or rum? Oh, for fuck's sake! So yeah, we thought it'd be a really good idea for us to get slightly pissed and try to solve our problems.
Yeah, so we've got a bowl full of problems and we're just gonna pick a few.
Yeah, and just try to solve them.
Go at it.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we get started?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna pick one. Pick one. This is a really important one. Right, guys. Where did Pound World go? Where did it go? Why is it gone?
By the way, before we discuss what Pound World went, can somebody tell me what Pound World is?
Pound World was like Poundland, but...
Oh, I have seen them in Motherwell.
Pound World's gone.
Okay, can I...
Yeah. But where did it go? We haven't answered the question. Where did it go?
Where did it go?
Where did it go?
Redundant.
That's where it's gone.
Oh, no.
It's gone. It's just...
This is my third language.
Like, you would have been perfect for Pound World because it was mainly stock by Eastern Europeans. Oh, was that a bit racist?
Well, I will.
So this was sent in...
I don't know!
So this was sent in by one of our mates, and I felt like we had to put it in even though neither of us know anything about Carl Jung. I did higher psychology when I was in high school.
Dude!
I know, I was shit at it. I basically got a D, which is a grade above a fail.
The thing is, reading what they wrote is fucking impossible.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Can I just make a point about gender neutral bathrooms?
We still, by the way, haven't discussed this.
Yeah,
we know shit about Carl Jung's archetypal types.
Oh god, do you think you're going to make porn of us?
I mean, who would?
I know. To be honest, I'd be kind of flattered if someone made porn with us in it.
I would be concerned, just because, they have to edit out a lot of my poor features. And I think that's a lot of work. And I applaud the person who decides to do it. But
yeah, me too.
Why the fuck would you?
Yeah, it's more that I'm glad that you did this, but why?
Yeah, right.
Why?
By the way, also, I just want to remind everybody where we started, which is the archetypal theories of Carl Jung.
Should we pick something else out?
Yeah, please go.
Yeah, okay. Right. Let me see what else we could talk about. Orange or rum. Minimum alcohol pricing.
I'm kind of split on this just because, first of all, I don't know enough. So it's one of those where in the pubs the price remains the same.
Yes.
So you won't be paying any more for a pint than you already were. However, in the shop you won't be able to buy a pint for £1, which quite frankly I don't think is a bad thing.
Also, you can't buy pints in supermarkets. You can't just go up to the till and just be like,
no, but
pint of Guinness, and they just pour it for you. That's not how it works.
They should.
Right.
Can I just say, do you know where else they should serve Guinness? On Ryanair flights. How funny would it be if you, no, not funny. Amazing. How amazing would it be? You're flying on a long haul Ryanair flight. I'm talking 40 minutes. That's difficult. I know, but they go with the trolley and they're like, would you like anything? Food or drink? And then you just go, can I have a Guinness? Woman whips out a machine.
Where is she keeping this?
In the frigid apartment below.
Right, I thought she was keeping it on her uniform, and I was like, those uniforms aren't big enough to hide a fucking tankard and whatever those things are called, the pulley things.
And then she takes that out, pours you the perfect pint at 1,000 meters altitude.
Does she put a shamrock on the top?
No, that's too much detail for Ryanair. You get what you paid for. Come on, let's be realistic. By the way, I would really love it
extra quid.
if Ryanair doesn't ban me from flights anymore. As if I'd been banned.
But yeah, minimal alcohol pricing. See, I'm very much in two minds about this as well. Because as a nurse, I have seen firsthand what alcoholism will do to people. but I also really enjoy drinking alcohol. Also, as someone who drinks very, very cheap cider, I'm a bit pissed about the minimum pricing, and also someone who has a boyfriend who drinks cheap vodka. This makes me sound like I'm such a fucking, like, scaffy.
Oh, you
like,
are.
I know. But I genuinely do have a house. I don't live out on the street. Like, I'm not...
She does. I can vouch for that.
Yeah, she's been to my flat.
She doesn't live on the street, she lives in the basement.
Like, you know, you can take the girl out of Aberdeen, but you can't take the Aberdeen out of the girl. This is genuinely one of my favourite news stories of all time.
Okay, so there is a game, you know Pokemon Go? And how you can walk around, you can catch Pokemons. Great fun. You exercise a little, you get hit by a car if you're not careful.
I don't know enough about Eastern European politics, I'm sorry.
What were we talking about? What was the topic?
I fucking can't remember. Follow Jesus Christ, go. Okay. Fucking hell. Right, so basically, there's an evangelical church.
Which, in like Spanish church, which decided to create a version of Pokemon Go where you go on the street and you collect saints.
Yeah, no, like, as someone who grew up with Pokemon and fucking loved Pokemon and genuinely loved Pokemon Go right up until they introduced the new fucking Pokemon. There's 151 Pokemon and that's it. I'm not dealing with your new ones. But I would totally be up for this. Like, I'm not Catholic. Like, if... The thing is, like, because I grew up...
I dabble a little.
That's another topic for another time.
Do you want to take over the world? Yes.
She's basically like the Donald Trump of Bulgaria.
You take that.
It's the same fucking question. My hand is huge when you put it through this glass, isn't it?
I feel like mine is tiny, but like my hand is. Wait, how? What's the difference between it? Oh. She's so cute. Oh my lord.
Are you ready for it? Right. Okay. Right. So we've got the next question. Heli, are you ready for this?
No.
Are you fucking ready for this?
Stop it.
Greg's are doing vegan sausage rolls.
No. Okay, can I just say, a year ago or so, like over a year ago, Greg's turned fucking Jesus into a sausage roll. That wasn't as big of a crisis. Like, that was fine. Vegan sausage rolls.
And the number of people that were like, that's so hard for you. Oh my god, you can't get a vegan sausage roll. Oh my god, that's terrible. Fuck off. I actually lost my shit at those people going like, holy Jesus fucking sake. If you don't want a vegan sausage roll, don't
fucking
eat
buy one. By the way, vegan sausage rolls, 5p more expensive than actual sausage rolls. Which really leads you to question what they use in the sausage rolls. But like, how are vegetables more expensive than the meat product?
I think the biggest problem I had with vegan sausage rolls was the fact that they were calling them vegan sausage. Because to me, a sausage is predominantly meat-based. If they just called it like a vegan pasty, I would have been a lot happier with it.
Yeah, but I reckon for marketing purposes, they have to call it something that's familiar so you know what to expect, but it's just a vegan version of that.
But the one thing that's made me really happy about this is that every time you eat a vegan sausage roll, you're pissing off Piers Morgan even more. And Piers Morgan is just a terrible excuse for a human being.
He is.
He really, really is.
Don't like him. They're donuts. You can tell by this that their donuts taste good.
Yeah, donuts are very good. I do love a caramel custard donut. Yeah, if you want to be really, like, negative about this, Greggs are basically capitalising on the controversy that has been caused by the fact they're now doing a vegan sausage roll. So, at the end of the day...
Were they actually expecting that much controversy from releasing just a fucking... It's a fucking pastry.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Right, should we pick it? Oh, yeah, I think it's your turn to pick a topic, because I think I've picked the last one.
I'm just gonna take off one.
Yeah, because we're just like, yeah.
Right, so we've got one called performance anxiety. Right, so is this? I have a feeling the person who commented this didn't mean what we think.
Yeah, I really don't think he did either.
I think he meant
sexy
sexually.
times. Yeah, sexy times.
Honestly, no.
Yeah. Girls
As
don't...
a performer though,
oh god.
like genuinely, fuck me. If I'm sober, which I very rarely am, but if I'm sober, the more you know. But no, the thing is, like,
This
once
isn't
in
doing
time,
well
like,
for us claiming that we're not alcoholics, is it?
No. The thing is,
She says as she opens her massive
we
bottle
never
of
really
wine.
claimed we're not alcoholics.
But all we're saying is,
We just cut out the points where we say how bad it is.
don't drink and drive.
Yeah, by the way, don't. Why would you? Also, don't drink and bicycle. Don't drink and scooter.
Don't drink and skateboard.
Don't drink and motorboat. That's the thing.
Wait, which motorboat thing are we talking about here?
The vroom vroom motherfuckers.
Oh, the broom broom, not the broom.
I think you can do those two together because you're not operating heavy machinery.
Depends on how heavy the machinery is.
Oh, Isla, no. Don't drink in ferry boat. Don't drink it. You can. I mean, you can drink and fly, but don't operate the plane.
Yeah, don't do
Because
that.
that'll be a bit of a yoo-hoo. Which probably not a good idea.
Are you the guy who owns the shop in Frozen? You're the yoo-hoo! Bigs on the blood! So, we have to wrap it up now because I have to go, but this has been...
Also, we've spoken a lot. Like, we've actually
we've-
spoken for about an hour and a half. You've seen
Yeah.
about 6 minutes of it.
Yeah.
But we've been here drinking for an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
if you want to see more of our ramblings, we run a monthly female-friendly and man-bitch-friendly variety night called Bitch Night.
If you're in Edinburgh, it's at Henry's Cellar Bar, and we will be on January 23rd. We run the tiniest comedy festival in
do.
Scotland. That'll be on March 9th and 10th. Our
We're
social
all over
media
the
will be
place.
down below, and yeah.
So this has been Comedians Getting Drunk and Solving the World Problems. We hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed doing it.
Cheers.
Cheers.